That's Tony Dorsett versus the Giants in Week 9 in 1983. One of the most electrifying running backs to ever lace them up. Most running backs are done at this point. Dorsett is at least 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, but watch what he does next.
Springs to Dorsett. Dorsett swinging to the outside, and Dorsett and only Dorsett can do something like that.
That's a total of 20 yards on what should have been a 10-yard loss. Who does that? Dorsett was doing this on a consistent basis almost 40 years ago. This is another one. Dallas is in the I formation, but this play is blown up on an edge counter.
Steve Pearson started in motion.
Now, here's where Dorsett comes in. His skill, his creativity, everything reminds me of Barry Sanders, but just more smoother.
No place to go. And he found something. He got a first down out of a broken play. That's ability.
Here's Dorsett versus the Bears in 1979. The Cowboys again are in that I formation. To me, if I'm watching this game live, I'm thinking run up the gaps right here. I think Dorsett saw this as well. But watch what happens.
Here is Tony Dorsett swinging to the outside. Down inside the Bear 40, stopped by Livers.
Look at how close he is to the gap. His ability to switch up on the dime without ever stopping isn't human. But watch this linebacker right here. He rushes down to fill the lane. Dorsett sees this and immediately shifts just a little. This player here has containment, but you can tell he was anticipating Dorsett going up the middle. Dorsett's last-second changeup just embarrasses him. He tries to recover, but couldn't. Dorsett did the same thing here. His shifts was amazing. Pay attention to this linebacker right here. He does do a great job at outside containment, but Dorsett breaks him down too.
Tony Dorsett did not like it on the inside, didn't like it on the outside.
Here Dorsett runs up the gaps, but the lanes closes. Dorsett does a phenomenal job at getting low to the ground and shifting to the side. Look at how low he is. It's almost like he's sitting in an invisible chair. Just amazing. Dorsett shifts over and just does what he does. Too slow, goes around him, and picks up yards where he should have been stopped in the backfield. He should have been stopped here as well, but he does this sudden shift that eludes the defender. Here versus the Dolphins, look at how the player is even up with Dorsett. In fact, the player looks to have the step here. How is he going to escape this one? Watch the lateral speed towards the sidelines. Here he is against the Rams, and he creates a 20-yard run out of nothing. He does it here too.
Inside handoff, Dorsett's inside handoff, Dorsett's trapped. Gets away from Bunsen.
Dorsett was a creative mastermind who oftentimes went beyond the limits of the human mind. I oftentimes wonder, how is it possible that his feet moved fast without stopping stride? Look at how he's gliding against the Giants. This guy is running right next to him. Dorsett isn't running at top speed here. He's just floating. But look at how he plants that foot. Doesn't leave his feet on the ground too long. The crazy part is, there's a guy coming up behind him. I don't know if Dorsett saw him or not, but this cut was vicious. Then he had the speed to finish. Just dangerous. This was in 1985 versus the Falcons. Dorsett receives the ball on a counter play, but he immediately runs into trouble. 5 players are coming on him, but Dorsett immediately enters into reaction mode. There he is again, sitting down on an invisible chair. Smoothly shifts to the side. He goes in one direction, then says, nope, I'll go this way.
Now watch him rip. His time in that 60-yard dash was about 6 flat. He hasn't lost much.
My goodness, he was fast. Here against the Colts. Watch how he stutters a little while running, then continues with his speed as if he never stopped.
Dorsett with a nifty move up to the 48-yard line. He does that little stutter step, reverses his field, cuts it back.
You see that quick little darting move? That's the one that makes a defensive back miss.
This is off his left leg. He's able to make these cuts so explosive because he runs so low. He's running literal darts on the field. He's like a human darts runner. Here versus the Cardinals, Dorsett is cornered by 2 players. But watch how he glitches. I don't know if this is the camera or he's going so quick that it creates a camera glitch. Anyway, I can't explain it, but he did 2 or 3 shifts in just 1 second. He was able to contort his body and get small and then burst around for additional yards. Dorsett makes this player look like a complete fool. He catches the ball and immediately runs towards the sideline. But this is Dorsett's craftiness at his best. He's literally selling the cutback longer than anyone I've ever seen do it. Dorsett isn't just running towards the sidelines. He's running at full speed towards the sidelines, which makes the defender do the same thing. Notice how the defender's eyes are no longer focused on Dorsett. They're locked onto the sidelines. At this point, he's fully committed in that direction. But then, Dorsett shifts gears and cuts back upfield. By the time the defender turns to locate him, Dorsett is already behind him. He stopped on a dime at full speed, while the defender struggles to stay upright, thrown off his own momentum. Look at him. He's balancing on one leg, trying to not fall. Priceless. Dorsett is able to stop his speed and put the brakes on and shift gear almost suddenly. Dorsett did 16 steps in only a span of 1 yard. His footwork, in my opinion, was one of the greatest in NFL history. I think Dorsett is the smoothest running back to ever touch a football. His style was beautiful and graceful. When I look at Dorsett, I see everything good that made the 1970s great. The afro, the smooth personality. He reminded me of guys on those black exploit films. Actors like Billy D. Williams, Harry Belafonte, Fred Williamson, Calvin Lockhart. Dorsett was this on the field though. He drifted most of the time, while other times, he hovered and floated. Like a mythical creature, straight out of a comic book. Like this one against the Cardinals. Dorsett starts off going lateral. But look at his balance. He stops and just shifts gear. Look at how much effort this player is making, but then how easy and smooth Dorsett is running. And he's just gliding. Everyone is trying their best to bring Dorsett down, but Dorsett is just running by people with ease. That was Tony Dorsett. One of the most electrifying, smoothest running backs to ever play the game. And yet I still don't think that he gets enough credit. Hopefully watching this video, you can actually see how great he really was. Until next time, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.